She laughed when the waiter poured the wine. Glasses clinked, cameras flashed. 12 years together. 12 years of memorizing the curve of her smile, the rhythm of her voice, the small signs that told me what she was really thinking. But something wasn't right. No storm clouds, no dramatic music, just a ripple beneath the surface. Her hand lingered too long near my glass. Her smile hesitated before reaching her eyes. Then came the woman in the restroom, under fluorescent lights that made everyone look like a stranger. I was drying my hands when the door creaked. Mid-30s, sharp gaze, unbothered. "Your wife slipped something in your drink," she said. Just like that. Not whispering, not dramatic, like she was telling me I dropped my coat. I didn't speak, didn't move. She shrugged. She laughed about it. Said, "You'll sleep through the night." It was the laughter that stuck with me. I nodded, walked out. My hands were dry, but they shook. At the table, I smiled, picked up the wrong glass, then switched it. Hers sat untouched, no lipstick trace. 10 minutes later, she pressed a hand to her stomach, her laughter folding into a cough. "I need some air," she said. I offered to help. She waved me off. I watched her, distant and detached, like a scientist behind glass. I tasted the wine, her wine. Nothing. That told me everything. She didn't want me dead, just out long enough to shift money, rewrite stories, be elsewhere by morning. The last 6 months unwound in my mind. The sudden fuss over my health, the specialist she insisted on, the drawer in her study that locked when it never used to, evening walks always alone, her phone once face up on the counter now hidden in pockets, slipped under pillows. It wasn't one thing, it was slow decay. And one day, you're left holding the fragments of something that once fell whole. I didn't confront her. I watched, bought a burner phone, installed tracking software, cloned her GPS. I saw the address she drove to. It wasn't her sister's. Waited outside for hours in the rain. Saw him. Young, energetic, a believer in fresh starts. I wasn't angry. I was curious about the system, the architecture of betrayal. Her text filled in the blanks. He's getting suspicious. Soon after the anniversary. Some people celebrate with flowers, others with pills. I ordered a DNA test for our daughter, my daughter, and waited. The envelope arrived, unopened, sat on my desk for days. That kind of truth, you only see it once. It was a Tuesday. She was folding laundry. I laid the envelope on the table. Her eyes found it. Her hands paused. "I haven't read it," I said. My voice was steady. Too steady. The kind of stillness before a blade falls. She opened it, ripped it, frantic. Read the words twice. Then came the collapse, shoulders, then breath, then eyes. "I didn't mean you did." I took the paper. Probability of paternity, 0%. No yelling, no tears, just clarity. She slept on the couch that night. I let her. In the morning, I brought her coffee. Black, 1 sugar. Same cup. She stared at it like it might burn. "I didn't drink that wine," she said. "I know." I slid a manila envelope across the table. Not the test results. Something else. Photographs, transfers, documentation. "I sent this to your lawyer. And your mother." She said nothing, but something in her broke. Not loud, just a small, invisible fracture. "I wanted us to be over," she whispered. "You could have just said so." She left 2 days later. I didn't ask where, didn't follow, didn't care. Now the house is still. Some call it lonely. I call it honest. No more faux smiles. No hidden knives. I drink my coffee at the same table she once used to trick me. Sleep in the bed where she built a lie. The DNA test sits in a drawer I never touch. Some truths are better buried. Some ghosts prefer the dark. I see my daughter on weekends. She's not mine by blood, but love doesn't always follow biology. Sometimes it's born in what's left behind. The last thing my wife ever said to me, "You've changed." She wasn't wrong. I'm not the man who trusted her. I'm the man who watched her unravel and never looked away.